Every day I'm shuffling. Do 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 do. Oh, much warmer today. Much warmer. Let's do a mini gear review update. Let's call it that, yeah. So, the Oxford heated grips. Absolutely love them. Just dial in some hotness and my hands are all nice and toasty. I'm actually finding even when it's not cold, you know, I just put them on the lowest setting just to, I don't know, it's just nice having warm hands. The only issue I have got when they're up around the 75-100%, this right hand one slips on the throttle tube, and I've noticed, I don't know if you can see that, you can twist it once it heats up. So obviously the heat has caused it to become unstuck off the tube, so I'm going to have to take it off and re-glue it. I'd say the only reason it hasn't happened with the left hand one is because that side of the bars is actually needed, so it was awfully hard to get on that one. She had to bash it on with a mallet, but I'd say that's what's gone on there. You've got a nice smooth throttle grip on this side, nice rough section here, so that's gripped like all shit. This one has come unstuck, so it's probably just a matter of yanking it off again and getting some better glue. But yes, I'm going to give them a 9.684 out of 10 because I think they're awesome, and I'm sure from now on every bike I own will, and ride regularly is what I should say, on the road will probably end up with heated grips. The other thing we've got, which is relatively new, I've been using, are these RJ's gloves. Now, as you probably know, I am terrible with gloves. If I get 3 or 4 months out of a set, I've done well. These are faring okay. You can probably see there. Some of the lettering is starting to come off. I got extra larges. They actually ended up a tiny bit big when they're stretched. They actually stretched more than I thought. They're a, I don't know, 50% textile, 50% leather thing. So I've never really had a glove with so much textile in it. But they're comfortable. They've got lots of padding. They've got the nice gauntlets up the side, which keeps me warm. And, you know, I don't mind them. However, probably in the next month or two, as the weather warms up, I will probably end up buying another pair of gloves for the summer, because let's face it, I loved the Dainese Mig Airs, but they fell apart, what I would call prematurely. So the RJs, look, I'm going to give them a solid 8.4, 382. Because I do think, yeah, that, you know, there's one thing you don't want as a manufacturer, is your logo to be the first thing to fall off. You really want that to be there forever, you know. Someone says, oh gee, those gloves are worn well, what are they? And you go, oh, I don't know, the logo fell off after the first week. That probably doesn't go that well, so knocking off a few points for that. Are you moving over or not? What are you doing? my final new piece of gear that I'd like to review is this little guy here, the Drift Stealth. Now, we are somewhat in a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this thing. It's got some features that I'm really enjoying and some that I just think are bloody shithouse. I love that it ties in with my remote and I just hit the button and it syncs up with the Ghost, so my footage I can line up a lot easier. I love that. I love that it's small. It's actually got better battery life than I thought. Couple of things that annoy me. The menu, just, I don't like it. There's a couple of times where I probably haven't noticed that putting it in my pocket or something, I've tapped the menu button and it's changed the viewing mode. So it's not like the Ghost where you go into the menu to change it. It's like each press, more like a GoPro, I guess. So, you know, each time you push the button, it changes the settings. So there's been a couple of times that, you know, I've put it on and I don't look at the thing, I just want to set and forget. I've looked at the footage, like a couple of weeks ago, I went out, did a ride, blah, 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 I'm talking to the camera, I'm doing all this stuff. I get home, and somehow I'd put the thing in, I don't know, 1990 selfie, cell phone, mobile phone, camera 380, bloody shit mode, lowest thing it had. So the footage went in the bin. The other problem I've got with it is this. The audio is useless mounted there. I have used this in a couple of other spots around the house, just recording some other stuff, and you know, the mic works well, but on the bike here, it's just wind noise. There's nothing usable out of it. Even, you know, I'm doing 100 now, so you won't be able to hear anything. Even with the, you know, just pottering around town, it's not really much speed that you got on before the audio becomes unusable. With the GoPro in the case and all that sort of stuff, I used to use the bike audio very low down just to, you know, just so you could hear the engine, brum brum. But with this thing, no, it's just, first thing I do is dump the footage in, unlink it, delete the audio track, because I know there's nothing in it that I can use. So that's a big downer for the camera in this position. The other thing that I haven't really kind of made my mind up on are the mounts. As a helmet camera, this thing would be great. If this had an external mic port, it would be awesome. But you know, as a bike mounted camera, look, GoPro wins on the mounts. We've had this discussion before. GoPro's the winner for mounting in different locations. So, you know, that's it down there. Now, the other thing that, and it's a small thing, the Stealth and the Ghost record the footage in different time lengths. So this thing breaks it into 22 minutes. The Ghost, sorry, breaks it into 22 minutes. This is, look, I can't quite remember. I think it's like 28 or 30 or something. And what it does is, there's times that, you know, I know roughly where my vlog is in the footage. So, you know, if I've been riding for say 2 hours, I've got 2 hours of footage. On the way home in the last 30 minutes, I did the vlog. I know it's in that last couple of sections of footage off the Ghost. The problem there is that in order to line all the footage up correctly with what's on the Stealth, I really need to start from when the cameras were started together. Now yes, there's ways around that. I can do some, you know, visual syncs or audio syncs as, you know, I get on and off the bike or something, but the whole idea for me of getting another drift camera was to be able to just sync them up with a remote. Now that's something I haven't really tried, honestly, now that I think about it. The easiest way is to probably just stop the cameras and start them again when I'm going to do a vlog, but you know, you don't always think of those things. So as far as the score, oh look, I don't really know. Like I say, it's a little bit of a love-hate. I'm going to give it a 6.9384672. Purely because there's just a couple of things that are kind of annoying me, that in all honesty, I think at some stage Drift will probably come out, well they're coming out with a new version of the Ghost. If that's got enough features, I'll probably end up getting that. The Ghost S on the helmet here will go down on the bars, and this thing will go the way of the GoPro probably, where, you know, it's just a backup camera. So there you go, a mini review that filled in my ride into town. So now, as always, like and subscribe, boys, like and subscribe. And enjoy your day, because today is going to be a nice one. The moon's out. And yes, enjoy your day, because I know I will, because I'm on a motorcycle. And we'll see you when you're watching the next one. Bye for now.